Hey there, gamer guys and gals. Today I want to cover some newer horror Blu-rays that I picked up that I enjoyed, and maybe some that I didn't. Maybe you can play a little game beforehand. Four of these are really great new horror movies. One of these are complete garbage. Before you even watch, leave in the comments which one's the bad one. But let's go ahead and start. Let's start with Bliss. It's from who's the director on this one? Joe Begos, and it stars Dora Madison. If you've watched the amazing show Friday Night Lights, she was in like the fourth and fifth season, I believe. If you haven't watched it, definitely pick it up. One of the best shows ever made. But we're talking about Bliss here, and it's hard to really talk about this movie without giving too much of it away. She's a struggling artist who is trying to get a piece done, and she gets into something that improves her work, and she begins constructing this amazing piece that she has no recognition of actually working on. So it's hard to talk about this one without giving too much away. But it's a really original concept. It's really fun. She's a brilliant actress. Uh, she's good in everything I've seen her in. And this, she's especially good. It's just hard to really say a lot about this without giving away the plot because it's got really good twists and it's kind of mysterious. So I don't want to give anything away. I'll just say definitely check it out. Definitely worth your money. Definitely worth a pickup. Next we have Psycho Goreman. This is another really different type movie. If you've seen everything that there is to be seen in horror, and you want to see something just a little off the wall and fun, Psycho Goreman is definitely for you. It's about this little girl and her brother. They pull this stone out of the ground and it lets them control this crazy killer alien guy who wants to take over the planet. The movie's really funny, really gory. The girl's kind of a bully to her brother, but she kind of learns a lesson, and the whole thing kind of pulls the family together tighter in the end, it seems. But it's not your typical horror movie. It's more of a comedy horror, and it's really crazy, off the wall, funny and gory. It's just a really good time. It's not your typical film. I think you're going to enjoy it. If you're a fan of stuff like Evil Dead or Shaun of the Dead, just not real scary horror films, but more leaning towards comedy. So next we have the Embalmers. This one really caught me by surprise. This is co-written by Rob Mello, and it features Alyssa Winkler, and she is amazing. I'd seen her before in Slaughterhouse Slumber Party, but after this, it really showed off her talent. She's beautiful and really just a great actress. And since then, I've been trying to grab everything that she's in. Everybody in this is good, though. All the acting's really great, especially the little girl. Uh, if you watch the features at the end of this film, you'll see just how tight knit the cast was and how well they were directed, and it shows in the overall product. I think this is Reinhardt's first movie she directed, and it's just stellar. It's really quality. It's worth your time. It's about this family who's had well, I'm not sure they're I guess they're kind of family because but I think they're witches, and they've been together for like 100 years, running this funeral home, this embalming place, and I don't want to give away more than that. It's just so well written, and it's so well acted. There's nothing negative I can really say about this one. It was so much fun to watch, and it was so well put together. Everyone was brilliant. It also has Jessa Flux. If you haven't heard of her, she's beautiful as well and really talented. Check her out too. She has some good stuff coming out. Debbie Does Demons. You know how I always support indie horror, so I'll tell you stuff that's out there. And Reinhardt has another movie coming out called Tin Roof. just go to Indiegogo and check them out, support them. Just go to Indiegogo and type in horror and just support anybody. There's a lot of talented people out there that need the funds to get things done, and that's a way to help them. This one right here, I just can't say enough about it. It's so fun. It's so just well put together. You're gonna just love the cast. You're gonna love just everything about it. It's a really fun movie. I don't know how to tell you how to get your hands on this. I guess you could maybe look up Rebecca Reinhardt on Facebook and shoot her a message, and I'm sure she can tell you how to get your hands on it. You're not going to regret it at all. It's quality. The next one we got here is Willys Wonderland, and this is a really fun movie. If you watched the Banana Split movie and enjoyed it, I think you'll enjoy this one more. I'm not a huge Nicolas Cage fan. I usually can't stand the guy. I think he's not that good of an actor, but here lately it seems like he's been doing some really good horror, like Moms and Dads, Mandy, and now this. It's about a guy who breaks down in a town, and he don't have the money to pay for his car to get fixed. So they put him into a little pizzeria type deal like he had in the 90s with animatronic animals. We used to have one here called Showbiz, and it was always a lot of fun to go in there and see that when I was younger. But they put him in here because they put somebody in there every year to sacrifice. I guess if they sacrifice them, they'll stay in there and not come out to the community, I guess. And this time they put the wrong guy in there because Nicolas Cage is just taking out all these animals one by one, and it's hilarious. He takes breaks, 15-minute breaks to drink soda and play pinball. Then he goes back to cleaning and killing. It's just totally off the wall, and he never says a single thing through the whole movie, but it's still a ton of fun in the end. I don't know. It's one of those it's so bad it's good type deals, and I really enjoyed it. Well, I guess you figured out what the bad one is. They can't all be winners, and the one we have to badmouth a little bit here is DollFace. It stars Alex Valeret, and she's beautiful. You can see her here. Let's look at the back. You can probably see her better. Beautiful, but that's the only good thing to say about it. I got paid $15 for this at Walmart, and I hate to bash low budget indie horror, but it's kind of hard to say that when you buy it at Walmart. It's kind of, I guess it's not really that indie and that low budget. So I heard that the director hated this film and didn't want it released. I could be wrong on that, and I could see why. There's nothing good to say about this. It's about this girl. She inherits her grandmother's doll collection, and I guess they come to life. I don't know. I couldn't tell you that. Stuff just happens, and you have to assume it's the dolls because you never really see them move. Something else you never really see move in this movie is her mouth. She doesn't talk through the entire film. It just doesn't make sense. It's kind of stupid. She you hear what it's like she's thinking out loud. You hear her talking, but her mouth doesn't move, but everybody else hears it. I don't know. I guess she didn't understand English really well, so they put it in later, but they didn't even bother to make her mouth move. It's just really stupid. I don't understand it, and it's just not good at all. If you see it at the Dollar Tree, you might want to grab it, but even then you might have wasted your money. You definitely waste your money if you pick this up at Walmart or Amazon or something. This is one that I won't even give away. I'll just throw it in the back of my collection somewhere where I'll probably never watch it again. It's that bad. So might just take it to the shooting range and do away with it. But yeah, that's the Blu-rays I picked up here recently that I wanted to talk about. I got another one coming, Backwoods Bubba. I'm not real sure about that one. The dude hasn't got us the Blu-rays yet. There was an issue with him, but he doesn't seem like he's in too big of a rush to do so. He sent us a digital copy to watch, and I hope that's not the final product because it's full of editing mistakes. You'll see the same scene 2 or 3 times in a row, and it happens more than once. It's a lot. You'll see something did I just watch that? And it's the same exact scene. They just played it back to back, they pieced it together and never bothered to fix it. I don't know. It's just not good. There's kills, and he'll swing an axe, and he'll stop, and then it'll hit him when it's not even moving. The kills are just real bad. I hate to say bad things about this because it's loaded with talent. There's great actors and actresses in this. This is another one that Alyssa Winkler's in, and she's amazing in it. Is it Dylan or is it Dylan? I'm never not sure now how to. I've known her for a while, Harvey, on Facebook and stuff, but I'm not sure how to say her name. But she's also brilliant. I loved her in Clownado and a bunch of Dreaming Purple Neon, a bunch of really quality. She's really talented. Reinhardt's in this one as well. Heather Harlow, she's really good. There's a lot of really talented people in this movie. It's really well written, from what I saw. Like the comedy is like pretty funny, like some of the stuff they say. But I don't know. It just seems like the direction was bad and the editing was bad. I don't take my word on that yet, though. I'm gonna wait and watch the film when it gets here, if it ever does. But if it does, I'll definitely cover it again in another batch. But yeah, don't take that all too negative. Maybe that's not the final product. Maybe I'm going to get something different on actual disc. I sure hope so, because I love a lot of the actresses in that movie. They're really talented people, and I hate to badmouth the film. So let's just wait on that. Let's just pretend I never said nothing about Backwoods Bubba. We'll come back to that at a later date. But thank you guys for watching. Thanks for support. Thank you for supporting indie horror if you do. Uh, like I said, there's a lot of talented people that need to help get their work out there. And I appreciate people that's doing so. Like myself, look at all the signed indie horror movie posters I got. Just the stuff. I just love the unknown horror a little bit. It's always a fun watch. It's always different than what you're getting at the theaters and things. So I just love to support that, and I just love some of the actresses and stuff. You can see they put a lot of hard work into it. That's why I hate to be negative on some things. But DollFace, I don't mind. It's garbage. Don't buy it. Please don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. You don't get your time back, and you don't want to waste it watching that. But thanks for watching, guys. Once again, thank you, and I love you guys. Appreciate it. I'm not your like and subscribe guy. If you want to do that, please do. It does help. But thank you, and see you next time.